Today I want to share my personal experience about growing a baby radish plant. In my opinion, radish is one of the easiest and fastest vegetables anyone can grow. When I first started gardening, I wanted to grow something simple that would not take too much time or effort. That is when I decided to try planting radish seeds, and honestly, it turned out to be a very exciting experience for me. The first thing I noticed about baby radish plants is how quickly they grow. I remember planting the tiny radish seeds in a small pot filled with soft garden soil. I placed the pot in a sunny spot where it could receive good sunlight during the day. After watering the soil lightly, I waited with curiosity to see what would happen. Surprisingly, within just a few days, I started to see tiny green leaves coming out of the soil. That moment made me really happy because it felt like my small gardening project was already becoming successful. As the days passed, the baby radish plants continued to grow taller and healthier. Their green leaves looked fresh and lively, and I made sure to water them regularly so the soil stayed slightly moist. One thing I learned from my experience is that radish plants do not like very dry soil. When the soil stays evenly moist, the roots grow better, and the radishes become more tender and crispy. Another interesting part of growing baby radishes is watching the root develop under the soil. After about 3 weeks, I gently moved the soil aside and noticed the small round radish forming underneath. Seeing that bright red color peeking out of the soil was a very satisfying moment for me. It made me realize how rewarding gardening can be, even with such a small plant. Baby radish plants also do not need a lot of space. In my case, I grew them in a simple container, and they grew perfectly well. This makes them ideal for people who have small gardens, balconies, or limited outdoor space. Even beginners who have never grown vegetables before can successfully grow radishes. Another thing I personally like about radishes is their fresh and slightly spicy taste. After harvesting my first baby radishes, I washed them and added them to a salad. The crunchy texture and fresh flavor made the meal even more enjoyable, and it felt special, knowing that the vegetables came from my own small garden. From my personal experience, I can say that the baby radish plant is one of the most rewarding plants to grow. It grows quickly, requires simple care, and gives delicious results in a short time. For anyone who is starting gardening for the first time, I truly recommend trying to grow baby radishes. It is a small but wonderful step into the world of gardening.